Hello everyone and welcome back to Mindspans. I'm Craig and I want to thank you for taking the time with me today. We are going to continue our journey talking about letting go of attachments. Today we're going to focus on a component of the discord or dissonance that's created in our daily life that leads to anxiety, stress, and fear, which are sort of different pieces of the same feeling. And I want to focus on the physical feeling of it and how we can do a better job at managing the feeling once it sort of arises, meaning our brain says we should pump out all these chemicals in our body and juice up the energy creation because we think there's a tiger chasing us or something. And so we're going to talk about that and how we can do some exercises to move through that physical sensation and then move through the emotional attachment to that sensation. So first, let's take our big stretch. Breathe in deep through your nose. Reach up to the sky. Let your smile happen. And then release. Breathe out through your mouth. Relax your shoulders. Relax your jaw. And we're good to go. All right. It's such a beautiful day today. And it seems like things are starting to open up. So parks are opening. So I think we're going to go to a park today for the first time in 6 weeks, 7 weeks. It's crazy. Anyway, let's get right at it. So you have a situation that happens, or whatever it is, something triggers you to fear or anxiety or tension. So it's a discussion that you're supposed to have or think it could be internal too. So just you're having this talk in your mind that's causing you stress or tension about a relationship or work or your children or your significant other or whatever it is. Or it could be a fear thing, like I'm afraid, like I'm supposed to go do something and I'm afraid to do it, like public speaking. I'm going to do a whole series on public speaking, actually. I think that'll be really fun. But it's a good way to start. Someone says, hey, I need you to go speak in public about the topic, and you freak out, most people. It's a very, very scary thing, and it's an emotional thing, and there's a lot of things around that. So what I want you to do is, one, try to figure out what that feeling is. And we've all felt it, that stress, the tension. It's sort of like a buzzing energy, and it's scary. And what that is our body, our brain is saying, something bad's going down, and we're going to pump these chemicals into your body to get you ready to run away from the tiger, right? And of course, there's no tigers here, but that's what's going on. And unfortunately, it gets you all revved up and freaked out, and it's a very uncomfortable feeling. And notwithstanding, you're emotionally now triggered to be either afraid or you're tensed out, and what I'm telling you is that to get rid of that, there's no way to get rid of it. It's sort of like quieting the noise in your mind. It's there. The only thing you can do is let it settle and find a way to not fight it. The more you fight these things, in all the things we're talking about, the more energy you put into trying to make them go away, the more powerful they become. The same as outside. When you empower someone with your energy, it makes it much, much more difficult to move through a situation. Or in a very positive way, you can empower someone with your energy to help them articulate better, to help them feel better. So it goes both ways. So we don't want to fight this stuff because it doesn't work. So what you want to do is figure out, how do I navigate through the physical sensation so that I'm not freaking out, and how do I navigate then emotionally? And it's sort of tied together. So there's a couple of things that, one, there's some physical things that you can do. Taking very long, slow, deep breaths, very deep into your nose, and then hold it maybe 3 or 4 seconds, and then breathe out. and your belly comes in and really get all the carbon dioxide out of your body. And then breathe in deep again. Hold it. Let your body relax, your shoulders drop, your face shake around a little bit. So immediately you're telling your body that you're not in danger. So at least it stops producing chemicals. That's really important. So you want to tell your body, I'm not in danger, I'm not going to get killed by anything, and I'm not running away from any big cats. So that's the first thing to do. And you'll still feel that jittery pain, and you'll still be messed up in your head a little bit, but at least you're starting to tell your body to chill out. The second thing is, it's an exercise I do in a lot of different meditation practices that I do, and it's really helpful. It's helpful like when you really want to do something and you can't do it right that second, and you sort of get distracted, or you have the stress or your anxiety, or it's that buzz and it's that pulling, and it's a wave that you're like holding on to. It's like that crashing wave you're holding on to, and it's just crashing inside of you and trying to a lot of energy and all this stuff. And instead of either fighting it or grabbing it or pushing it away, none of that works. Actually, it makes it worse. What I want you to do is sort of fall back into it. So in your mind, you close your eyes and sort of allow the buzz, allow the stress to actually permeate, not just in a place, but throughout your entire body and around your body, and feel it, and as if you're falling back into it and you're floating on it. And as it does that, when you get better at it, which doesn't take very long, but as you get used to it, what you'll feel is it starts to leave you, because it doesn't feel confined within you. And you like lying as if you're lying on the water, and it's vibrating, and it vibrates away from you as you're breathing. You can always continue to have that deep breathing going on, and it'll vibrate away from itself. And it may come back, by the way, because the initial thing that made you freak out is still there. But these are tools that really work to straighten your head out, so that you can look at whatever happened in a more realistic way. You can say, what just happened? Why did I trigger that? What am I really afraid of? Like, what's really going to happen to me? Or why am I stressed out about this situation? It's a much longer discussion, which we'll talk about. But try those exercises when next time you feel stressed, and let me know how it works. For me, it works really well. We all get stressed. I mean, I could meditate for 1,000,000 years, and I still have triggers and things freak me out, and it is what it is. It's part of being human. And but these things really work, and I encourage you to try them, to practice them in your daily life. And I think you'll find it's really helpful, and it gives you the clarity to think about the situation in a more rational way, so that you can resolve it without all the emotional stress and baggage that comes along with it. And that's part of letting go. It's letting go of those autonomous responses, taking a more intentional action towards managing through these emotional waves that we all face. So I'm going to leave it at that for today. I wish you all the best, and a beautiful day, and peace and joy and health. And thank you. Subscribe to the channel if you like this, and like it, and share it with friends that you think would benefit from it. And have a great afternoon, and thank you again.